right. What is going on, guys? Evan here from Evan Sports Corner, back with another live stream on the channel. Today, we got the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here we go. Cowboys are officially eliminated from playoff contention, but this is still a really important game for the Chargers, who are trying to stay in that AFC West race and also get to the postseason. Again, the AFC, they're 10-4. They're probably going to be playing some postseason football this year, but it's still no guarantee. They're sitting at 10-4. The Broncos have clinched their playoff berth. The Chargers, 5-0 in the division. They're very much alive in that division. If they can keep pace and win, they're still alive, but we'll see if it ends up mattering here. Denver, they could also lose today to Jacksonville. Cowboys are just, I guess, looking to play spoiler at this point in the season. There's really nothing on the line for us. The NFC East was clinched by the Eagles last night, so that ends our hopes of trying to win the NFC East and make the playoffs. We're officially mathematically eliminated. We'll see how they do today. The Cowboys are going to get the football first against the Chargers. Cavante Turpin back to return, and here we go. Chargers send it away, and this is the beginning of this one. Cowboys with the football. And again, welcome everybody to the stream. Sunday football. Cavante Turpin with the return, and here comes this Cowboys offense. Unfortunately, we lost. We would still be in playoff contention, but we were not able to take down the Minnesota Vikings last Sunday. It was an embarrassing loss for this team and pretty much sealed our fate in any sort of playoff hopes that we had. So here we are now, just looking to try to salvage whatever we have left in this season and get to the offseason. Here we go. First play is a fake. Dak Prescott rolling out right, looking left, throwing down the field. Pass caught. There's George Pickens immediately getting involved in this one. Pickens has had a rough couple of games after an amazing stretch. He's still, I believe, top 5 in the NFL in receiving yards. He had a great, he was having a great season. Last couple weeks, he's been slowing down just a bit, but we'll see, He was having a great season. Yeah, he's just slowed down a little bit. So here we go. First down and 10 for Dallas. 14-yard completion on the first play. And now a handoff up the middle to Javonte Williams. And he gets to the 40. Solid gain right there. And so we'll see what Dallas can do today. Dak looking to bounce back from not a great day against the Vikings the other day. It wasn't his best performance at all. So we'll see what happens. We have here we go. Let's see. Let's do it, boys. 2nd and 5. Prescott fakes the handoff, looking down the field, and it's caught by, I believe that is CeeDee Lamb. Cowboys had that 1-2 punch right there with Lamb and Pickens, and there's Lamb making the catch and getting a good gain out of that one. So there's CD doing what CD do. 1st and 10, Dallas. Offense is moving it down the field. I kind of I guess I kind of want us to lose because it helps our draft pick. It really, I don't know. We're going to have mid picks regardless. If we lose out, we go 6-9 and we would go. We're not losing out. That's the thing. We wouldn't. There's no way we lose to the Giants, right? Handoff up the middle to Javonte, gets a few yards. It just feels like at this point it's okay, we're just playing for pride out there, just to go out and have some fun and ball, get some guys some more money. I really don't know at this point. So here we go. 2nd down and 6 coming up. And we'll see what happens here. 2nd and 6. Prescott dropping back, looking left side. Dump down to Javonte Williams. And Williams gets across the 40-yard line. He'll make it a 3rd down and short. Worried about the fantasy team today or in the playoffs. Isaiah Bond, yes, sir. Worried about the fantasy playoffs today and how my guys are going to do. Got to go get a win and get it done. Go get a championship. Semifinals today. Semifinal day for everybody who celebrates and who is fortunate enough to be in the fantasy playoffs. Good luck to everybody out there today. 100%. Good luck to all y'all. 3rd down and 2 for Dallas here. Prescott at the 40-yard line. We'll see what he can do on this 3rd down. And he's going to roll out right, looking for Lamb. And did he get CeeDee Lamb? They'll say incomplete. I don't think Lamb got the feet down. 4th down and 2. And in these situations, you got to go for these 4th downs and see what you're able to do. So fourth down again. Dak kind of sailed down out of bounds, and fourth down and 2. It went right through Lamb's hands. 4th and 2, or did it go over? Well, it's 4th down and 2 here. And we'll see what the Cowboys do. Prescott is in shotgun. Looking left side, going deep down the field, and a great catch by George Pickens. Big grab there for number 3, and the Cowboys offense keeps it moving. One-on-one coverage on the left side. Pickens goes down the field, gets a little separation, and then boom, big time grab there. That's a great catch by George. What a play. What a play from Pickens. Cooper Beebe is down right now. Cowboys starting center. We're already without Quinnen Williams today, so that obviously sucks big time for us. I hate to see that. I love Quinnen. He's out today. Trayvon Diggs is actually back, so that's kind of crazy. I honestly didn't think Trayvon Diggs would play another game for us. But here we are. Trayvon Diggs is back, so kind of crazy, right? Yeah. Browns go up 6-0 on Buffalo. Wow, okay. It's 7-0. They score a touchdown. Wow. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be paying close attention to fantasy pretty much all day today. Again, big day for those of us who are in the semifinals. In most leagues, it's the semifinals. I feel like a standard league, you should really never go to like week 18, to be honest. Wait, what week is this? Is this week 16? We got 2 more games. Yeah, I feel like every championship should be like week 17. It just doesn't make any sense to do anything else, in my opinion. In my opinion, it just doesn't make any sense to do anything else. But yeah, so it's been a busy week. A lot of streaming been going on lately. A lot of good football has been played as of late. It's been fun. You guys are listening. Click the sub button. Cowboys are driving down the field here. Again, yeah, so my opponent's team in the league is playing all of his guys right now. All of his guys are playing in the 12 o'clock slate. His team is done playing after 12. I have a bunch of guys who are playing in the afternoon slate. Oh, good. Okay, Panthers aren't going to score a touchdown. 4th and 6. Good. Kick the field goal. So my opponent has, Joe Burrow, Tedero McMillan, people like that. Or not Joe Burrow. Did I say Joe Burrow? Jamar Chase, Tedero McMillan, Vlad McConkey, Dak, James Cook, people like that. Ted had a good first drive, had a 10-yard reception. So that's pretty good. That's a couple points. PPR league. I feel like I talk about my fantasy football like most streams. I'm usually pretty active talking about fantasy. I am currently ahead thanks to DJ Moore. DJ Moore had a 24-point game for me last night. DJ had a great game. He got involved, and then that game going to overtime really helps me out because DJ caught that long touchdown to give me a lot of extra points. 1st and 10 for Dallas. And here we go. Go to Williams up the middle, and he is going to be stuffed by the Chargers. Will Rijkaard just drilled a long field goal. Golly. Will he just drilled a long. I was like, I also have Jake Ferguson, so I'm hoping Fergie can, BB went down. Hopefully he's going to be all right. 2nd down and 8 from the 10-yard line. Prescott looking over the middle. Pass is caught. CeeDee Lamb going to be short a couple yards on that one right there. And it'll bring up a 3rd down. I'm hoping he can go to Jake Ferguson here. Derwin James is going to be on him today, though, so it might not be the most favorable matchup for him. We shall see, though. Third and 4 for Dak and the Cowboys offense. Williams out to the right end, a man in motion. Prescott looking underneath, pass caught, touchdown. Ryan Flournoy into the end zone. And Dallas is on top early on against the Jim Harbaugh defense. What a year it's been for Ryan Flournoy. He's definitely established himself as a very capable wide receiver 3 in this league. And a great opening drive for Dallas. Dak Prescott dicing up the Chargers right now. And we score on the opening drive. Pretty good stuff. Ryan gets in there. Nice job. Beautiful. Unfortunately, I'm going against Dak in fantasy. Like, dang it. Like, I love Dak, but like, hey, Dak, let's comment on the passing tutties today. All right. Ooh. All right, that's not good for my fantasy team. But hey, shout out to Ryan Flournoy though. What a season he's had again. He's definitely the wide receiver 3 of this team going forward. If we re-sign Pickens, that is, of course. Ryan's definitely a very capable wide receiver 3. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Flournoy's game. So, anyways, what other game can I watch? What's the other game that I'm able to watch today? Um, yeah, shoot, James Cook and Josh Allen. All right, Mike, am I able to watch? What other game? Hopefully, it's a game where. Oh, it is Buffalo. Okay, I have Buffalo. I have multiple Buffalo players on my team. I'm gonna keep this on. See. I'm going against. I just really don't want this to be a James Cook pop off game. I feel like every time I play James Cook in fantasy, he like pops off and goes crazy, and it makes me really mad. Oh, I knew I'd done something. I need to click this. Oh boy, there's James Cook. Oh gosh, that's a good run. That is a good run right there. All right. So yeah, there's the start of the game. The Cowboys march down the field on the opening drive and immediately get 7. Again, Dak Prescott found George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb that drive. No Jake Ferguson, which is unfortunate. I hope Fergie can get going. But yeah, Dak had a really good drive. Like, man, why couldn't we do this against the Vikings last week when we were still in contention, dude? Gosh. We did not play well. Our defense was so awful. And the Chargers have one of the worst O-lines in the league. Right? Well, this year they have had one of the worst O-lines in the league because of all the injuries that they've dealt with. And so we'll see if that has any effect today against the Cowboys D-line that's, shorthanded without Big Q in the middle. For sure. Big Q's out, and that sucks. Okay. Oh, here we go. Cowboys are going to be on the defensive side now. And I'm gonna keep a close eye on the Buffalo game because again, my boy Josh Allen gotta get him, gotta get me a dub today. That James Cook in the backfield, all right. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You've got to be kidding me. James Cook. Disastrous start for my fantasy team. James Cook goes all the way for like 40, bro. It's going to be one of those days. James Cook is just going to go off, isn't he? Goodness, that is not good for me. Oh, boy. So here we go. Chargers to return the kick. And here we go. Oh, boy. All right, Panthers have the ball, though. So that's, yeah. Bucky and Mike. Here we go. Chargers with the football. They're starting at the 35. And here we go. LA's got it. A handoff to Kamani Vidal up the middle. He's stuffed by the Dallas defense. So he maybe gets about a yard there on that first play and doesn't get too much. So here we go. Oh, the Bucks are driving. Let's go. There we go, Mike. All right, let's get going. Second down and 9 for the Chargers at the 36-yard line. Herbert dropping back to throw, looking over the middle. Pass caught by Ladd McConkey underneath. Gets to the 40, a couple yards there. So the Cowboys defensive line, they'll have to rely on some other guys today. Without Quinnen Williams, you'll have, of course, Kenny Clark and Oso Digizua, and then also Solomon Thomas, Cowboys Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee. Third down and 4 coming up for LA. Third and 4 for Herbert. McConkey in motion. Herbert looking down the field. It is caught, and it's a first down and a big cut. The Chargers move it down the field. That's a big gain for LA right there. That's a big-time gain right there for LA. Little out route here, right at the sticks. Makes the catch, first down, and then a huge run for Trey Harris right there, who keeps making it happen. So Trey Harris had 3 for 49 against Kansas City last week. First and 10. Herbert drops back, looking. Pressure comes. Herbert escapes down the middle. Pass caught. First down, LA. Herbert does a great job escaping it right there. First and 10 from the 25. And a toss out to Omarion Hampton, his first carry of the day, and he's stopped by DeMarvion Overshown. He gets a few yards there. And so Hampton, who's come off of injury, has been a key for this Chargers team. He's been a huge part of this Chargers team since he's come off of injury. He was having a great rookie season, then he just couldn't stay healthy, had that long-term injury. Here's another injury to a Chargers offensive lineman again. They've had a really tough year when it's come to injuries. There's been no doubt about that. A very, very tough year. That's going to be the main thing that limits this Chargers team going forward is when you have the amount of injury that they've had, Rashawn Slater, Joe Alt, that offensive line's just been beat up all year long. That's going to be the thing that holds this team back in the playoffs. So, yeah, obviously the notable injuries are showing them right there. Joe Alt out for the season. Rashawn Slater out for the season. Trey Pipkins is hurt. And Justin Herbert has taken the most quarterback hits. And he's also taken the most sacks in the NFL this season. And it makes sense. I mean, when your offensive line is beat up as the Chargers. Yeah, I mean, they've had 13 players start on their O-line. They've had 9 different combos. I mean, that's not a winning recipe. Second down and 7 from the 23. Trayvon Diggs is back out there starting. Here we go. Herbert looking left side, going for a shot to the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown LA, Quentin Johnston. What a throw from Herbert. Perfect pass, left side. Just elite quarterback play from Justin Herbert here. And Siobhan Ravel played, honestly, some pretty good coverage. That's just a great job by Quentin Johnston, who hauled this in with one hand, showing off that first-round talent. So Dicker, PAT is good, and the LA Chargers respond to the Cowboys drive with a great drive of their own. Touchdown to make it a 7-7 game on a beautiful one-handed snag by QJ. He shows really so many flashes of the elite first-round talent. Mike Evans, yes! Oh my gosh, there we go. So it's 7-7 game. Mike Evans just kind of touchdown. Let's go. The fantasy team's up. That's a 7-point swing right there. That's huge. I needed that. After freaking BS touchdown from James Cook. Nah, he's nasty. I can't even lie. James Cook is nasty. James Cook is nasty. I can't even lie. James Cook is tough. Jamar Chase is off to a very good start. But he didn't score a touchdown, did he? Yeah, Jamar's going to go off. James Cook is going to go off. I'm ready for it. I just need my team to ball out, too. It's going to be a really high-scoring matchup today. How did the Bengals get their touchdown? It better not have been Jamar Chase. Please tell me it was like T. Higgins or Chase Brown. I think it was, I don't think it was Jamar. 7 points in the first quarter is very good, though. Bro's on pace for like 30. But yeah, Mike Evans catches the 1-yard tutty. T. Higgins. Okay, thank goodness. Oh, gosh, man. Fantasy playoffs are a stressful time for us all. Yeah, I have a lot of guys playing later on in the day. Trey Henderson and people like that they're going to be giving me the work later today. Bijan, people like that. I need a big Josh Allen day as well. Josh Allen's got to go hoop today, for sure. So, can't be handing that ball off to James Cook, man. We can't be doing that, right? Like, that's just some bull, right? We don't like that. The Mike Evans goal line touchdowns, though, are so nice. I love it. I love it so much, dude. Let's do it. So, Quentin Johnston gets the scoring started. And Cavonte Turpin on the return gets to about the 30 before being wrapped up and brought down by the LA Chargers. So here we go. Dak Prescott coming out onto the field. And here we go. Cowboys offense out for their second drive of the day. So both of these, the Chargers have one of the better defenses in the NFL. The Cowboys have one of the better offenses. So you really get to see a really good test for the Chargers early on in the season, or early on in this before the playoffs. Here's Javonte Williams takes a run to the right side. The Cowboys offense is very talented. A lot of great players. George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, Javonte, guys like that, and Dak slinging the rock the way that he's been a lot of games this year. You've seen it. I mean, you've seen how good this Cowboys offense is. This is a really good test. BB's back out there. The Cowboys are on some of their backup linemen today. You got TJ Bass in there and people like that. There's no way they have the ball back, right? Second down and 4. Malik Davis in the game. And Prescott, handoff, Davis up the middle, first down. Davis showing some good burst right now. Put this Bills game on. So first down 10, Davis finds a crease on the right side. Really nice job by Malik Davis there. And again, missed tackle in the backfield by LA. They were close on that one. First down and 10. First and 10 for Dallas. Turpin lines up in the backfield. Play action for Dak. He steps up, throws low. Pass caught by Turpin, who's being dragged out of bounds by his jersey. Is Tony Jefferson, who's the most hated man in Kansas City right now, was on that one. Grabbed that jersey and held on for dear life. Dak efficient to start this game, 7 for 8 for 76 yards. He's definitely off to a great start today. He's efficient. He's throwing the ball well down the field. Cavonte Turpin, okay, no face mask. He just missed the face mask. That was very scary. Oh, no, I think a pick for the Bills. Oh, boy. That was not good. Was that Shedeur through that? Yikes. Second down and 3. Davis lines up in the backfield. Another handoff. He cuts it back up inside. He's driven back, though, by LA. So I'm going to head over to Shedeur Sanders here and see what happened. He throws. That is not Shedor's fault. He threw it right off his receiver, who had popped up in the air, and it got intercepted by the Buffalo Bills. I think that's Jordan Boyer. 3rd down and 2 here in Dallas. Cowboys at around midfield. They've been passing the ball well. I'd like to see a Jake Ferguson target here, Dak. I'm not going to lie. Just maybe. 3rd and 2 from the LA 49. This is 4-down territory for Dallas. Again, nothing to lose, nothing to play for. Might as well just go out and have some fun. Handoff up the middle. Javonte Williams pushing forward. He's got the 1st down. Nice job by Cowboys O-line. Cooper Beebe especially with the heavy lifting on that one right there. And there you go. So it's a chess match today between Brian Schottenheimer and Clayton Adams' offense against Jesse Minter's defense. Devon Achane, huge touchdown run. 1st and 10 now. Prescott looking down the field. Out route pass caught CeeDee Lamb to the 40-yard line. There goes CeeDee. Pass defense has been very good. They've only allowed 12 passing touchdowns all season. They're one of the best pass defenses in the entire NFL. They've been elite all season. We'll see what they can do today, though, because, again, we know this Cowboys passing offense is very good and very talented. So 2nd and 4. Turpin in motion. Prescott looking down the field. He's going to step up and run. Dak Prescott's got a 1st down with his legs. Nice run there from Dak. Very nice run, Dak. Very good stuff. 1st down, Cowboys. Dak doing it all early on with his legs. I mean, right there on this play, Dak, again, not much of a scrambler, but every once in a while you see it come out, and he's able to show off the wheels there, get by a Chargers D tackle, and run for the 1st down. 2:30 to go in the 1st quarter. Cowboys offense has been moving it well against a very good Chargers defense. They're at about the 32.5. Turpin in motion, and they're going to give it to him. KaVontae Turpin on a jet sweep. He's got the speed. He gets to the edge, taken down. Did he lose the ball at the end of this play? Oh, Turp. So Turp's elbow's down, and then that ball just flies out of bounds. So there you go, KaVontae. 2nd down and 1. Please tackle James Cook. 2nd and 1. Prescott handoff up the middle. Davis, another 1st down. Dallas having a lot of effectiveness in the ground game early on. They're kind of pushing these Chargers back. So here we go. Baker Mayfield to Mike Evans. They're showing the highlight again. Everybody knows Mike Evans one-on-one on the goal line. It's a pretty much impossible task to guard Big Mike in that red zone. And right there, touchdown in the game that's pivotal for both of those teams. They're both 7-7. Winner of that game pretty much has control of the South. They both have the same divisional record. Like, they're pretty much the same team. 1st and 10. Dak looking underneath. Check down is caught by Javonte. Nice play, Josh Allen. Way to boot out. 1st down. Let's go. I need a big Josh Allen day today, too. So nice job here by Dak Prescott. Good job by the O-line to protect. Oh, wait, no, he had Ferguson open for a touchdown. He didn't throw it. Oh, he did not catch that ball. That is an incomplete pass. Yeah, incomplete. Okay. No, Dak, bro. Ferguson was wide open on a little, post, man. God, it's so bad. Come on, lock in, Dak. 2nd and 10. Dak looking over the middle. There's Ferguson making his 1st reception of the game. Third and 4 coming up for this Cowboys offense. See if they can get in the end zone for the 2nd drive in a row. Ferguson with 7 touchdowns on the season. Does he get number 8 today is the question. He was off to a great start this year. Hasn't had nearly as good of a second half as the beginning. 3rd and 4. 28 seconds to go in the quarter. Prescott In shotgun, Flournoy in motion. He's going to look. Prescott underneath. Pass is caught. CeeDee Lamb first down. Oh, does that put CD over 1,000? That's really cool. All right, so that's the end of the first quarter. Come on, Josh Allen. Josh Allen just doing it all right now. Oh, yeah, Josh. Go, go, go. Yes, sir, Josh. Big dog. Big dog, Josh. Yes, sir, boy. Where y'all going? Oh, have fun.
I'll come back and make sure you don't need anything.
I won't. You're good. So second quarter, we'll start with the Cowboys in the red zone and having a 1st and 10. So big opportunity for them here to get in the end zone again. So we'll see what happens. I'm so confused why like the Bucks game just like switched there, but it's yeah, okay. Oh my gosh, dude, Jamar Chase is just 5 receptions in the first quarter. That dude's being force-fed the football right now by Joe Shiesty. Oh, it's 4th down though. They're gonna go for it or no? They got to punt, right? Punt that ball. Punt the ball. Punt the ball. Punt the ball. They took a delay game. Okay, cool. So, yeah, here we go. Cowboys offense has been moving the ball well early on today against a good Chargers defense. But again, Cowboys are eliminated from playoff contention, probably in their best interest as a franchise to lose. But, you know, players don't tank. Ownership does. So the guys are going to go out there and play hard today and try to go get a dub against a good Chargers team and just, you know, see what next year has in store. So Dak, right now, he had Fergie for that touchdown, but he made a nice throw to CeeDee Lamb to pick up the first down. And now here we go. Cowboys in the red zone at about the 10-yard line. First down, Prescott looking left and fires incomplete, intended for George Pickens. Heavy traffic on that throw from Dak, and the Chargers defense was all over Pickens there. This is an underneath throw. Kind of wraps his arms around Pickens' head. Pickens, I think, wanted a flag. I think he wanted a flag. I'm assuming he did. 2nd down and 10, so I guess they're just a little outside of being 1st and goal, but really it is pretty much 2nd and goal here, if we're being honest. I think the first down marker is at like the half-yard line. 2nd and 10 for Dak. Split backfield look. Motions Lamb out. We'll see where Dak goes with it. He's going to step up. Prescott throwing underneath. Pass is caught. Big hit there as Pickens hauls in that one. 3rd down coming up. Yeah, we can still get a first down. Again, it would just be inside the 1-yard line, about that half-yard line spot. We'll see what happens. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 with 14 and a half minutes to go in the second. Again, just started up. Prescott motions Lamb, left side. CeeDee in motion. And Dak is going to look, stepping up, looking, throwing out of the end zone. Oh my goodness, it's caught for a touchdown. A flag is down. Flournoy has had his 2nd touchdown, depending on the flag. Oh. So a holding call on Dallas negates the Flournoy touchdown, which is very sad. It was on Tyler Smith, who's playing left tackle today. He gets called for the hold here as Dak threw this one off his back. But that's a great throw and catch, though. Shout out Ryan Flournoy. He's a stud. Oh, that's not James Cook. Okay, we're good. So 3rd and 14 now after the Smith penalty. Third and 14 from the 15. Empty look for the Cowboys. Prescott looking left, throwing to the end zone. Incomplete. 4th and 14, and they'll just have to settle for a field goal with Aubrey. Bills are on 1st and goal right now. No James Cook in the game. Please, Josh Allen, give me a tutty, boy. Let's go. Give me a touchdown, Josh. Give me a touchdown. Let's go. Oh, okay. Touchdown Bills. It wasn't Josh Allen, but it wasn't James Cook. It was Ty Johnson. So you know what? We'll live with that result. At least it's not another James Cook touchdown. I can't stand that guy. 33-yarder from Aubrey. It is right up the middle and good. And the Cowboys with a 10-7 lead here in the second quarter. So it just couldn't get in the end zone there because of that penalty. Flournoy was so close to his second touchdown of the day. But it is what it is. That's just how it is sometimes, you know. Jamar is having a day, man. Jamar is having a day. He just keeps getting the ball. Burrow's force feeding him. Bucks are moving though. That's always good. Bucky. Bucky's getting a lot of work early on. Hope Todd Bowles has him on his fantasy team, I guess. But yeah, 10-7 game out here. Cowboys are just, you know, solid offense. Defense got ran through on the first drive and dotted up by Justin Herbert, who made a really nice throw to Quentin Johnson for a touchdown. Right now, Dak's kind of hitting everybody, though. He's playing solid. Again, just tough break with that holding call on Smith, who's, again, playing left tackle. I think Guyton's still out. We have a pretty banged-up O-line at the moment, so it is what it is, you know. Dang, no good on the PAT. Yikes. Chiefs and Titans are tied up at 0-0 right now. Mahomes, that's a very entertaining football game. No Patrick Mahomes. It's a Gardner Minshew versus Cam Ward game. How fun. How exciting. Cam Ward's actually doing decent, though, from what I'm seeing. Yeah, so the Eagles won the NFC East last night. Oh, I forgot that Quinn is playing right now. Quinn and Miami are playing right now. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. How's Quinn doing out there? Cowboys kick this one off, and the Chargers are going to return it. It was an awkward exchange there with the ball, and the Cowboys special teams are all over that. How's my guy Quinn doing? I forgot completely about Quinn. Let's go, Quinn. Q out here leading his team to tutties. I think it was A-Chain who had like a huge touchdown, but Ewers is 6 for 7 for 57 yards. Ain't even bad. Quinn's out here low-key balling. Yeah, a weird knuckler on that kick from Aubrey, and then Kamani Vidal just didn't handle it very well. Oh my, how'd the Bucks get down the field so quickly? Rashad White, huge run. Okay. Dang it. Not Bucky Irving. It was Rashad White. So LA with the football for their second drive of the day. 1st and 10. And it's Herbert dropping back, looking middle of the field. It's caught for a first down by Trey Harris. First down and 10 now for LA after the completion to Harris. Harris, Johnson, and McConkey, very solid trio. And then you got the veteran, of course, the big vet. Keenan Allen still dominating out there. Omarion Hampton running left side. Hampton with a big run to the outside. Omarion Hampton. What a play by Omar. He's the gritty veteran Keenan Allen still out there doing his thing all these years later. Can't believe he's actually still a pretty productive wide receiver in the NFL. It's pretty funny stuff. Great run there by Omarion Hampton, though. Again, doubt the Cowboys are going to be doing a great job stopping the run today without Q. So 1st and 10 now. LA with a big run there. First and 10 for Herbert and the offense. They're at about the 44, and they go back to a draw to Hampton up the middle. Oso Digizua and company get him. He gets about 5 yards. He dragged a couple defenders there for a second. And that is just, Hampton doing what Hampton do. So the Chargers have another O-line injury with Jamari Sawyer. It hasn't even really mattered yet, though, as the Cowboys are getting they're putting up very little resistance in the run game at the moment, if we're just being honest. Second and 5. Herbert, left side pass is caught by McConkey. Turns upfield, and Ladd McConkey gets to the 40-yard line. A nice pickup there from Ladd. McConkey with a good reception there. His second catch of the day. Gritty route runner, big Ladd. Oh boy, our secondary's getting torched. Consistently bullied. 1st and 10, Herbert 6 for 6 for 86 yards. He's having a good day today. The Chargers have had 10-plus yards on 6 of their 10 plays. Herbert fakes the handoff, looking deep down the field. He sidesteps pressure, throws left side, pass is caught. First down, Chargers by the tight end, not Oronde Gadsden, though. It's just the 6th catch of the season for that Chargers tight end, whoever just snagged that one. But here's Herbert just again. Cowboys don't get much pressure. Then he eventually rolls out to the left, creates a little window there, and makes a nice throw. Will Dissly. That's who that is. Will Dissly's still out here playing, huh? 1st and 10 from the 25. And Hampton gets the carry right side. Cowboys bottle him up. All sorts of flags are thrown, though. I'm assuming he was brought down with a face mask. That's got to be what happened here, right? I mean, there's so many flags that just flew onto the field at once. Harbaugh is complaining. He's telling the ref it was a face mask, so yeah. So there were 2 fouls in the play, and they both offset. Which means that nothing happens, I guess. And so Jadeveon Clowney got a clear grasp of that face mask there on the left side. And yeah, so Chargers will have a first down. Everything offsets. First and 10 from the 25. Herbert dropping back, looking down the field, and he overthrew McConkey, who may have had a touchdown. Herbert takes a big hit there. Baker and the Bucks are at the 4-yard line, so they have a chance to get in the end zone, hopefully with Bucky Irving, and give me a touchdown. That'd be very important and very clutch in a game like this. Second down and 10. Chargers had the incompletion. All right, yeah, Rachaad White, no yards. Yep, go to Bucky. Come on, or Mike Evans. What? That's Herbert's first incompletion of the day. McConkey's in motion to the right side. He's going to look deep. McConkey, you got to be kidding me. Touchdown. And, of course, that's the guy that Will has in fantasy. Oh, my gosh. Crappy Cowboys secondary might cost me my fantasy season. I hate you guys. Hopefully Bucky scores right back because I need it. My gosh. Is that Diggs who comes back just to get cooked by McConkey? I mean, yeah, what are we even doing here? Like, he's wide open. He literally just motions and runs for a million yards there. Dicker's PAT is good. So the Chargers are helping the Cowboys here with the draft pick. But goodness. I mean, McConkey's wide open. It wasn't even close. We had no effort to stop him. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Unbelievable. So yeah, McConkey just runs. I mean, this is just terrible defense by the Cowboys per usual right here. McConkey just gets behind them on a wheel. Again, it's not even that. Like we probably need to lose to help our draft pick. It's just why did it have to be him? You couldn't have ran that play for freaking someone else. I mean, yeah, is it on Trayvon Diggs? Is it just on our crappy coverage? I don't know. Hopefully this will help get Matt Eberflus fired. Because at the end of the day, that's what this franchise needs to do to move forward and do better. But yeah, boys, it has been rough. Josh Allen is not having a good game today for me either, which sucks. Josh Allen has sucked today, or at least Hasn't been great. He hasn't sucked. I guess he hasn't sucked. He's been bad for fantasy, but like he hasn't been playing bad. It's just like he only has 3 completions for 38 yards. Like they're just running the ball well right now. The Bills are dominating in the ground game. Josh Allen's not having to do anything. Cowboys get called for a hold on the return, so back them up a little further. I need a Travion Henderson freaking explosion tonight. And a Bijan game, too. Joe Shiesty gets sacked. 1st and 10 for Dallas. We'll see if Dak can keep it up. 11 for 15 for 98 yards. And first play, handoff, Javonte up the middle. Gets a few, falls forward for some yardage. We struggled at home last year? Huh. Yeah, the Cowboys have been a very good home team most of the time, I feel like. They've been good this year at home. The offense just seems to click a little more. I mean, you're more comfortable playing in your own home stadium. That's just kind of how it usually works. 2nd and 4, Dak rolling out to the right. Has to step up and throw over the middle. Pass is complete to Ryan Flournoy, who continues to have a very good day today. Shout out to Ryan. Flag is down. We got some shoving. Dak got shoved. And there's just a lot. Oh, boy. Emotions are clearly pretty high in the moment, and everybody's just trying to. I mean, shoving Dak is crazy. Dak doesn't really. I think Dak doesn't really warrant that type of response usually. There's just a lot of shoving going on between the two teams. Harbaugh's trying to get his guys to calm down and talk to the official. There we go. Yeah, a little late hit, I guess, by Perriman there. Oh yeah, that's definitely I mean, that's pretty blatant there. That was a late hit. So unnecessary roughness penalty against the, um, yeah, against LA, Denzel Perriman, and that's why the big commotion happened, is because of that. 1st and 10 for Dallas. They get some extra yardage after the 15-yard gain there. And now, here we go. Cowboys have it at midfield. We'll see if Dak can keep up his performance. Cowboys are inside Charger territory. Turpin in motion. And a handoff up the middle. Javonte Williams. Nice run across the 40. Heck no, we're not trying to get pushed around. That's lame. 2nd and 2 now for Dak in the offense. And Prescott looking left side, going deep. Pickens, he's got it. Touchdown. What a throw from Dak. It was a very good throw here. No. So here we go. Dallas kicking it off here to LA with 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. 17-14 is the score. Come on, Josh. Play action. There we go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. So here's the LA Chargers next drive. Oh, here they go. They're looking to make something happen here. 17-14. Cowboys have not backed down. Their offense has been elite today. LA's offense has also been quite efficient. I have to kick another field goal. Ah. Here we go. 1st and 10 for Herbert. And here's the pressure. Herbert scrambling right side pass is caught by Disley. And DeMarvion Overshown is out for the game with a concussion, by the way. That's obviously a killer. Second and 4, handoff to the left side, Komani Vidal. Hand off to the left side, and Hampton doesn't get much. You've actually got to be kidding me. James Cook, 27, bro. Oh my gosh. Second down and 10 for Herbert and the Chargers. And Herbert looking left side off the hands of Harris, incomplete. Third and 10 for LA. Herbert in shotgun. Cowboys show pressure. Here we go. Herbert looking left side. Pass caught. And did he stay in bounds and get the first? It looks like he actually may. It depends if he stepped out right there, but it's really. I think he got the first down, which is an incredible job. By that Keandre Lambert Smith, the former Auburn and Penn State guy. First and 10. Herbert rolling out right. Quick pass out to McConkey, and Ladd will get a few there before being slammed down. Yeah, DeMarvion Overshown's out with a concussion, which is very sad stuff right there. Poor Demo. Herbert underneath slant pass is caught by Keenan Allen. He gets a few yards. First down, LA. Yeah, this has been. I'm witnessing genuinely one of the most unbelievable first halves in fantasy football history. My opponent has had one of the greatest first halves of all time. 27 from James Cook in one half is unbelievable. Ladd McConkey with a 14-point game. The kickers got 7 for Christ's sake. And the Chiefs defense hasn't allowed a single point. The Titans are up 2-0 on a safety, I believe. Yeah. Yikes. Herbert and the Chargers at the 48. They're moving the ball well down the field. And Herbert, handoff up the middle. Omarion Hampton gets left side, makes a cut. He's across the 45. Oh, man, that's just how it is. That's how fantasy football goes, man. You have a great season. You go against a guy who's been barely putting up 110, 115 points a week. And the guy just goes and has the greatest week of his life. I mean, it's how it is sometimes. My gosh. It's like every single one of his players is genuinely going off. So Herbert on 2nd and 4. Handoff Hampton left side. He is going crazy right now. Cowboys run defense not putting up much of a fight against them. Cowboys have had one of the worst defenses in the NFL this season. 420 points allowed through the first 14 games, second most in team history. There's just zero chance Matt Eberflus comes back next season with the way that he has coached this defense. I mean, things looked a little bit better for a second when Logan Wilson, Quinton Williams, and DeMarvin Overshown came into the picture, but really it hasn't done much. The Cowboys still give up so many yards through the air. They're pretty soft in the ground, too. Matt Eberflus is calling plays from the booth this week. They tried to change it up there. It did nothing. So, there you go on that front. I mean, yeah. I mean, well, the Quinton Williams trade has helped the run game. We were 28th in rushing yards allowed throughout the first 9 games. In the last 5 games, we're actually in the top two. I think we're second, so that's actually pretty good. The run defense hasn't been as bad. It's been bad today without Q, but I mean, the Chargers, it's pretty embarrassing. We're getting ran through, but it is what it is. Again, do we really want to win this game? No. I mean, it doesn't help our draft position or anything at all. Field goal from Carolina. Come on, Bucks. Let's get it going. Brutal. See this Bills game. It's been, from what I've watched in the Bills game, it's just been domination from their O line and ground game. I mean, again, James Cook has gone off. Josh Allen hasn't even played bad. He hasn't done anything though. He's just handing the ball off to Cook and Johnson. And then Shador threw an interception, but it was like, I don't know, it went off his guy's hands. Oh my goodness, Buffalo's all out there. That was no way, right? That's a touchdown? No way. Oh no, is that Judkins? Oh boy, is he good? Oh gosh. Not cute, Judd, man. So yeah, Cowboys will see that their defense has not been able to do much today against this Chargers offense. See if the Chargers can finish off this drive and go into halftime with the lead. Second down and 11. Herbert dropping back, looking. Pressure's coming. He rolls out to the left, and Herbert's just going to run for a solid gain. Bring up a third and medium. So a little pressure from that left side from Jadeveon Clowney, but Herbert just runs to the left. Clowney got a hand on him, and that was it. Herbert's a big guy. He's 6'6". He's tough to bring down. Third and 7 for Herbert. Cowboys send a few. Herbert throwing over the middle. Pass caught. Easy first down to Keenan Allen. Again, still out here making plays, putting up numbers at his old age. Keenan's still a productive receiver and a notorious Cowboy killer. Trayvon Diggs. What did Trayvon Diggs do? Oh, got beat. Not surprised. Trayvon Diggs sucks. What the? That is crazy. Elite third down. Handoff up the middle. Hampton breaks a tackle, fighting forward. He's a tough runner, runs with a lot of physicality, and he gets a solid gain. 1 minute to go in the second quarter. Chiefs up 3-2 on the Titans. What a game. Second and 2. And Herbert, handoff Hampton. He is stuffed in the backfield by the Dallas defense. J.J. McCarthy touchdown. Wow. Cowboys will call their first timeout. I hope anybody was counting on Emeka Egbuka today. He currently has 0 catches in that game against the Panthers. Bucks offense has been pretty run heavy today. Bucky and Rashad White combined for 15 carries. Add in 3 for Sean Tucker. It's been all run game for Tampa Bay, with then a 1-yard touchdown to Mike Evans on the goal line. Mike Evans, one of the GOATs. Third and 5. Herbert trying to make something happen. He's going to look left. Herbert's going to step up, running, shovel pass out, and Allen diving to the goal line. He's going to be just shy of the end zone. 20 seconds left, and I think the Chargers are going to call a timeout. What a play by Herbert here, though, to improvise. He's showing off a lot of scrambling ability against the Dallas defense today. And as you can see, it's never a good thing when one of your secondary guys is down on the ground in the middle of a play. But, Cowboys defense in 2025 under Eberflus. Just a little shovel pass over there to Keenan. Keenan just, I don't know, man. LA calls their first time out of the half. And Baker and the Bucks do nothing. Beautiful. So first and goal. Got to think the Chargers will just run it up the middle to Omar here and get the easy touchdown. I sincerely doubt the Cowboys would be able to stop the Chargers from the goal line today. They're going power formation. Herbert sneak up the middle, and he just gets pushed into the end zone for the touchdown. So the Chargers take the lead on a Justin Herbert QB tush push. And they should be ahead going into halftime today. 20-17 the score. Bengals have a first and goal at the Miami 4. I swear if Joe Shiesty throws a touchdown to Jamar Chase, bro, I'm actually done. Dickers, PAT off to the left. It's good, though. Samaje Perine. Okay, oh my goodness. Thank you. I don't think I could deal with another touchdown. Chargers take a 21-17 lead here. They are dominating on offense today against this Cowboys defense. It's pretty terrible. Oh, gosh. I genuinely, at the end of the 1 o'clock slate, somebody having 105 points is so crazy to me. Oh, my gosh. How is that even possible, bro? James Cook. I despise James Cook. Every single time I play this dude in fantasy, he just murders me. It's actually crazy how he does it every single time. Yeah, but I feel bad for anybody counting on Emeka Egbuka today. He has had a very bad day. What a fall off, dude. Egbuka was killing the game early on in the season, dominating, and then just fell off a cliff in the second half, dude. It's just, man. I traded for him in one league. Did not work out. Oh, Buffalo has the ball back. So around the league, some of the scores today: the Bengals are up on Quinn Ewers and the Dolphins 17-14. JJ McCarthy and the Vikings up 13-3 on the tanking Giants. Important game in the NFC South, currently being led by Tampa Bay 10-6. Buffalo up 20-10 on the Browns, and then Chiefs and Titans in a barn burner. It's 3-2 Chiefs. Yeah, I read that right. It is 3-2. Yep, I know. I read that correctly, I promise you. What is Josh Allen doing? Did he just get sacked? Oh my gosh, Josh. 3rd and 23. Well, they're getting nothing right now. Chargers have it's their first game with no punts or turnovers in the first half since week 6 this whole NFL season, which is the only other game with that. Cowboys and Eagles week 1. So I think it's a bigger indication on how bad Dallas's defense is and how good our offense is. Like, we don't really punt or turn the ball over, but guess what? We're not going to make the other team punt or turn the ball over either, if we're being honest. Turpin out to return it. Again, it's probably for the best that we lose. I'm not really mad that we're losing at all right now. Oh my gosh, did the Bills just false start from the 1? Jeez. CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens have been the only duo in the NFL this season to average 75 receiving yards per game. They've been elite. And today, Pickens has 86 yards and the touchdown. Lamb, 4 catches, 26 yards. I think Lamb is over 1,000 now, though. How in the world did Josh Allen avoid that safety? Dak gonna look left side, pass complete to Turpin. Will they try to just get in Aubrey's field goal range? It's got to be what they're thinking. Okay, Josh Allen and the Bills are lined up in tush-push formation on 3rd and 23. What in the world could the audible be here? All right, Josh gets a yard. And that's going to be 4th down, the punt. All right. So the Cowboys have 10 seconds now on the clock after the timeout. Ted being Ted, whatever. Second down and 3 again. Aubrey's got a huge leg. We'll see if he can attempt the record. Dak looking left. He's got to get rid of it, and he's going to be sacked. And I think the Cowboys will just call it a day. JT Tuipulotu off the edge, and that'll take us to the end of the first half. Dallas Cowboys down by 4 to the LA Chargers today. And I believe it'll be LA ball at a halftime. Heck of a half from LA. They did a really nice job out there, and yeah, it's been brutal for Dallas's defense. All right. It's also been a brutal half for the Coach Meek fantasy team. My goodness. I mean, I generally have had nothing go my way. I mean, I have a lot of my team playing later on in the day and stuff like that, so that's the only saving grace I have right now. But if we're being honest, I'm cooked. I kind of just have to accept it. I mean, when someone's team performs the way that someone's team is performing, there's not really much you can do, right? I mean, golly, getting bullied out here. Anyway, I'll see y'all for the second half. So here we go, second half getting underway here in this one. First and 10. And the Chargers start with the football. Handoff to Omarion Hampton up the middle. So Marvin Overshone's out, which definitely affects our defense right now. We're not playing our best defense. If you are listening, be sure to click the subscribe button. Helps out the channel a lot. So there we go. Second down, 8 for Herbert at the 25. They lead 21-17 as they look to keep their great season going and send the Cowboys to another L. As we've already been eliminated, here's Herbert stepping up in the pocket, looking down the field. Deep ball. It is caught by Quentin Johnston. What a catch by QJ. Herbert slinging it against this crappy Cowboys defense, and he's doing it with confidence down the field. Everybody's eating today, and Herbert only has 2 incompletions. And yeah, I mean, this is just, he steps up easily, goes deep down the field, and then Malik Hooker just doesn't even try to play the ball in that spot. Nice. Chargers have it, and it's Herbert, bootleg, and he'll just throw it into the ground as Disley was in the area, so it won't be intentional grounding. But yeah, great job by Quentin Johnston here. Goes up top, makes a great play. Here we go. See what Herbert can do. They're in a good spot. McConkey's in motion here. Lad McConkey motions Herbert from the 24. And Cowboys show blitz. They hand it off. Omarion Hampton to the 20-yard line, about the 20, before being stopped by a host of Cowboys. Dak trying to get the crowd pumped up here on 3rd down and 6. We'll see if LA can get in the end zone. They've been dominant all day. Haven't had to settle for 3 yet. Herbert on 3rd down. Going to look right. Pressure's coming. Herbert steps up and he's taken down by, I believe, Kenny Clark. And yeah, Herbert has been doing a great job evading pressure all day today. And right there, he gets stuffed up the middle. Dicker for the field goal. He's been elite all year. He knocks down another one. He's been elite, honestly, his whole career pretty much. And the kick is good. So the Cowboys give up 3, come out of half, and here comes Dak and the offense out for their first drive of the half. (24-17) in the third. So Chargers came out with a good drive. Quentin Johnston with another great catch. And again, Justin Herbert playing really well. I mean, the Chargers are a better team than us, if we're being real. It's just the way it is. So Bills get the ball at a half against the Browns. Josh Allen apparently limped to the locker room. Hope he's out there, right? He better be out there. Oh, I need to charge my thing. Josh, let's go. Nice. Check down. Okay, that doesn't do much for me. So there you go. Yeah, Chargers have been dominating today, though. It's that simple. They've been really good. They've just been doing their thing out there, slinging the ball around. Justin Herbert looking good. Looking fan-freaking-tastic. That's what Justin Herbert's been doing today. Josh Allen had a very dumb play before the end of the half where he kept running around and ended up slipping, messed up his foot a little bit before halftime. That was really stupid. Definitely not Josh's best moment. Mason Graham made the play. Myles Garrett just a little, so close to that record, but hasn't gotten it yet. See if the Bills can pick up this third down, though. Carolina scored before halftime against Tampa Bay to take the lead in that game. Tedoroa McMillan doing what he does. Oh my gosh, Cleveland's all over Shakir on that one. Thanks, Josh. All right, whatever. Oh gosh, man. It's been a disastrous day. And yeah, Tedoroa McMillan also is on my opponent's team. Yeah. I've talked about it a little bit on the stream, a lot actually, because I'm mad. I mean, goodness gracious. 15 from Dak, 27 from Cook, 9 from Swift yesterday, 12 from Chase, 14 from McConkey, 15.7 from McMillan. And then, yeah, Chiefs 8 and defenses as 8, and then 8 points for, what's his name? Will Reichard, Viking kicker. So I'm in trouble, is pretty much what I'm saying. I'm in trouble. If you are listening, though, be sure to click the subscribe button. Helps out the channel. It's been a sad day for my fantasy team. Really sad. My season might be ending here in the semis today. We'll see, though. Bucky Irving and Mike Evans, I need y'all, man. I need y'all in this second half. Baker, lock in. Your season's on the line. The division's on the line. Get the ball to your best freaking players, dude. Stop throwing the ball to Jalen McMillan. Throw the ball to Mike Evans, damn it. Anyways, Cowboys get the ball here to start this drive. And here we go. It's Kevontae Turpin. Good run to the left side across the 40. Good return from Turp. And there you go. Flag is down. Oh, boy. Liz is coming back. And what does Baker do? First play goes to Tez Johnson for a negative 1-yard pass. Oh, gosh. There we go. Bucky Irving, 4-yard carry. All right. Third down. Let's go. Go Mike Evans. Mike Evans, slant pass. Yes, sir. Okay, have I not? Oh, I haven't changed the timeouts yet. That's on me, boys. Devontae got called for holding on special teams? Oh, boy. Also, Dak, start targeting Ferg. Dang it. I have Ferg, if you didn't know. So, J.J. McCarthy has been ruled out for the remainder of the Vikings game with a hand injury. Yikes. No, really, shoddy. Our defense sucks. 1st and 10 from the 20. Ferguson in motion. Dak, handoff, left side. Javonte swallowed up for about a loss of 5. I think that's Tier Tart, who was in the middle to make a great stop. My goodness, Javonte never stood a chance. And he's a guy who can always fall forward and get those yards, but not here. Never stood a chance. Tier Tart just blows this play up in the middle. Bang, bang. Easy stoppage. Chargers' run defense has been good this season. Dak is 14 for 18. What an efficient game for QB1. Ferguson in motion on 2nd and 13. Dak's looking left, throws a check down. Javonte out of the backfield across the 20. And Baker actually just ran for a freaking 20-yard run. Wow, Baker got that dog in a brew. 3rd and 9 coming up for Dallas after that completion. See what Dak can do here. Luebke in the backfield. It's Pickens, Turpin, and Fergie out to the left. Turpin in motion. Prescott. 3rd down. Pressure from Khalil Mack. He steps up. He hits Hunter Luebke, who's going to spin forward for the 1st down. What a run by Hunter. Nice play, Dak. Dak does a really nice job on this play. Has to step up, hits Hunter Luebke out of the backfield, spins off of a tackler, 1st down. Nice work there by Rain. First and 10. Prescott rolling out and another incomplete. Hunter Luebke was the intended target on that throw. It's incomplete though. Hunter. Hunter drops this one from Dak. Unfortunate there from him, and then takes a nice hit from Cam Hart as well at the end of that play. Tough hit. Second down and 10. That's the Cowboys' third drop of the day. Big yikes on that. Second down and 10. Prescott left side pass is floated up in the air and nearly intercepted. He wanted Ferguson. And Dak almost threw a pick there. Third and 10. So again, the Cowboys are eliminated from playoff contention, and as a Cowboys fan, us losing these games to end the season is definitely more beneficial than us winning these games. We want draft picks, better draft picks for the future. But you want to see some competitiveness and some fun as well, which Dak has made some really nice throws today. George Pickens, that touchdown, beautiful. Third and 10, Cowboys have a trio to the right. It's Lamb, it's Lanoy, and it's Fergie. Prescott stepping up, running. Dak trying to make a cut. He's going to be taken down for a fourth down and medium. He ran for that, and he did not get too far. See what Dallas does here on this. It's fourth down, and I think they might just punt it away. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't even be mad we faked it. Hey, let's have some fun, right? Why don't we just, have some fun out here? McConkey's back to return for LA. And Anger will send this one deep. McConkey fair catches this one at about the 17. 43-yard punt from Brian Anger. And LA gets the football back. Chris Godwin, the money man on third down. My goodness. So LA getting the ball back. Again, that one drive right there where we didn't score could cost us. Oh, there we go. Chase Brown's in there. Touchdown. Bengals. Oh, Quinn, no. Jamar Chase caught a 15-yard pass. Golly. Jamar's too good, man. Jay too cold. Oh, Bill's in great field position. Wow, interception, Shador. Is James Cook about to run for his third of the day? Wouldn't be surprised. See what the Bills can do here. Toss to Cook. Oh, boy, the blocks are looking pretty... Oh, they didn't line up. There we go. Second down. Let's go, boys. I just need my team to keep it somewhat close in this second half. Somewhat close. If I can just keep it somewhat close, get a couple touchdowns from someone like a Mike Evans or Josh Allen, throw me a couple touchdowns, something like that. Hey, I'm not out of it, right? I'm not out of it because I have Bijan Robinson and I have what do you call him? And Trevion Henderson, both very talented young men. But Josh Allen's got to do something for me because he hasn't gotten me points today. 2nd and 8 for Allen, looking left. Come on. Oh my gosh, what a catch. Oh, they said no, incomplete. He tried it though. He went up. That would have been a great catch by who was this? Is this Kincaid? He didn't. I don't think he got the second foot down. 3rd and 6 for the Bucks at the Carolina 14. Bucky's got 16 carries today, man, and he only has 60 yards. Wait, we'll see. Did he drag his foot? There's no way, right? Oh, did he get that toe down? That would be ridiculous. Are they gonna review this or no? That'd be a crazy grab. McDermott might challenge. 1st and goal at the Carolina 1. Come on. Bucky up the middle. Bucky up the middle. Bucky up the middle. Let's go. Bucky up the middle. Come on. Bucky up the middle. If they run, it's freaking Rashad White and he scores, bro. Wait, or Mike Evans goal line fade. Wait, low key. Mike Evans goal line fade. Second time today. Do it. Oh, they tried it. Dang it, it's incomplete. Gosh. They tried the Mike Evans goal line fade. No, it didn't work that time. Chargers start with the football. And it's Herbert dropping back, going up the middle. He'll scramble and get a few yards. They tried the Mike Evans. I think they tried it again, and it didn't work out. Dang it. All right, Bucky Irving touchdown. All of it works the same for me, to be honest. A touchdown for Bucky or Mike, and it helps me a lot. It would help me quite a lot. So the Chargers are the current number one wild card team. Colts and Ravens remain in the hunt. So there's that. Second down and 6 for LA after the Herbert scramble. And Herbo looking underneath, pass is caught by Trey Harris. He takes a big hit from behind, but he is going to be really close to that marker, a yard or two short, though. Okay, so first and goal at the 1 again. They tried to go to Mike Evans again, and it's incomplete. Pass interference, though. Okay. Bro, just run it to Bucky up the middle. Don't, I mean, you can, I mean, I like the Mike Evans effort, though. They really want that Mike Evans study. I want it too. Third and 1 for LA. And here we go. Herbert fakes the give to Vidal. He's looking left, deep down the field. QJ incomplete. Defended by Bridges. No flag. Wow. QJ has made a couple big time grabs today, but not that time. Bridges doesn't really play the ball, but Bucks scored. How'd they do it? Sean Tucker. Gosh dang it. Bucky Irving, bro. Oh, the Titans scored again. Jamari DK. Wow. Jamari DK. Sean Tucker instead of Bucky Irving. Fourth and 1. Chargers will punt this one away. J.K. Scott sends this one back to the 20. And great punt. Good hang time and everything. It was beautiful. What's the call here in the Bills game? What'd they say? I don't know. They called it incomplete. I mean, yeah, it's tough. I think it was Dawson Knox. Wow. See if Josh Allen can make some third down magic happen here. 3rd and 8. Empty set. Allen, 4-man rush, looking. Oh, he's under pressure. He's got to go. And that play is bagged by Cleveland's defense. Nice. So they're going to get a field goal. So Bucky got me some points that drive, but no touchdown. Mike Evans couldn't haul one in. And all right, whatever. Hopefully Ferguson can do something for me this drive, man. Bucky has 6 points right now. He has so many. He has like I can't even like crack. I can't get mad at Todd Bowles or someone like that. He and Mike Evans, 2 catches today. Now one of them is for a touchdown, and they tried to go to him on the goal line. Like the Bucks are calling plays to help me out right now. It's not doing anything. Again, that first half where James Cook just went off for 27, and then all the receivers too. It's boy. Tough breaks here, boys. Tough breaks. If you are listening, click that subscribe button. Cowboys are down by 7. They get the ball back, though. Again, J.K. Scott had a great punt. Not only did he drive it pretty far, but the hang time on it, too, bro. Turpin had no chance to return it because of that hang time. It hung up in the air for forever. Chargers were already in front of him. Textbook elite punting. Here we go. Cowboys with the football back. Dak Prescott, handoff to Davis up the middle, and he gets a few yards there. Second down and 6 here for Dallas after the run. Oh no, Quinn threw up an interception. That makes me so sad. Second down and 6, man in motion. We'll see where Prescott goes here. He's looking left, throws underneath, pass is caught, and there's Jake Ferguson making his second catch of the day. So the Bucks end up getting in the end zone with a Sean Tucker touchdown. They take a 17-13 lead in a massive game. Chase Brown touchdown. There it is. First and 10. Prescott play action. Looking deep down the field. Going over the middle. Passes caught Pickens. Dragging defenders with him. Big play for George Pickens right there. There you go. Big play for Pickens. First down and 10 from midfield. Cowboys go to Javonte up the middle. He gets a few. And Javonte Williams. So here we go. Second down and 6. If you guys are listening, be sure to click the subscribe button. From the 43, Dak. Motions, Brevin span forward, and Prescott. Play action, looking deep down the field. It's caught for a first down. CeeDee Lamb to the 25-yard line. 18 more for Dak right there on that throw. Nice work from him here. Great throw over the middle by Dak. First and 10, Lamb with another great play. And Prescott hands it off to Turpin. Jet sweep. Turpin slipped up on the turf and he goes down. Gets a few though. Turpin got tripped up here. And yeah, on the edge, just a hand comes out, and that might have just been all it took to knock Cavonte Turpin off balance. Kind of like the play from the A&M game the other day. Marcus Ratcliffe had that great tackle, or that just barely got a piece of Malachi Tony. What a game that was. Fun stream yesterday. Second down and 6 from the 21. Dak will hand it off up the middle to, I think that's Javonte, but it might be, is it Malik or Javonte? It's Malik Davis who got that carry. It's third down and medium, 3rd and 5 to be exact, coming up for Dallas. Cowboys need to get the conversion here if they want to keep the drive alive. We'll see what they do. 3rd and 5. Maybe 4 down territory in a game like this where, again, the stakes aren't too high for the Cowboys. Third and 5, and we got a flag down on the O-line. False start coming up. We'll see who it's on. So CD with a jump there, I believe, and that'll cost the Cowboys some yardage. Third and 10. And now here we go. We'll see what Dak can do on third down. Looking left side. Pass is caught by Pickens. About a yard short of the first down marker. Wow, Pickens, another great grab. Just showing off the elite talent. Tet doing Tet right now. Just cooking. Tet being Tet. Fourth down and 1. Cowboys ran it up the middle and they did not get the first down. Chargers defense comes up with a stop on the short yardage play. And it's a turnover. Gonna be Chargers football. The interior line gets the job done. So Pickens being a yard short and the fullback dive to Hunter Lupke does not get the job done. Cowboys turn it over. Yikes, boys. I can see it now. All right, picked up a call from the homeboy. My bad. So, anyways, we're heading to the fourth quarter of this game. Chargers with the lead in this one. Chargers have a 24-17 lead. They're looking to just cap off another dub. Cowboys have just not really had much of an answer for their offense today. I don't think we've had a single stop, like where we haven't allowed them to score at all. And some interesting football around the league. You got the Carolina Panthers who just took the lead on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 20-17, but the Bucks are already in Carolina territory immediately thanks to a big kick return. And then how'd they get down to the 37? Wait, that makes no sense. How'd they do that? They go to Mike Evans? Mike Evans has had a bad day today, besides his touchdown. That was really cool. Anyways, Chargers with the football at the 25-yard line. 2nd and 14. Herbert from the 25, and he is going to take the snap. 4-man rush. Herbert over the middle. Pass is caught by Oronde Gadsden. I think that's Gadsden's first play, big play of the day. Oronde Gadsden. And Jamar Chase just caught a 36-yard pass. Yeah, I'm done. Oh, my gosh. This is insane. Browns just scored a touchdown to make it a 6-point game against the Bills. Harold Fannin on the run. Wow. Crazy. Herbert to Gadsden over the middle. Gets him some yards, though. That's 4 points right there for Jamar Chase, by the way. Gosh. Oh, man. My team has 48 points right now. Bucky, Josh Allen, and Mike Evans have been awful today. Well, Mike Evans has been okay. James Cook just had a good run, I can see. Yikes. Brutal stuff, boys. Brutal stuff. I mean, I've had a really good fantasy season, and it's all going to end for naught. Okay, Josh Allen threw a pass to James Cook. They got him some yards. So that hurts. If y'all are listening, be sure to click the subscribe button. It'll help, help me, cope with the loss of my fantasy season that's most likely coming, unless Bijan and Trayvon Henderson both have the greatest games of their lives. 1st and 10, Allen handoff to Cook, right side. Cook gets outside and picks up a few. Bills are fighting right now. They're only up by 6 over Cleveland. Bills looking to improve to 11-4 on the season. Browns are struggling. Datavion Sanders caught a touchdown, though, in the Bryce Young-led Carolina Panthers. What a play by Bryce Young there on that scramble drill. And the Panthers are ahead in what is a critical game in the NFC South. We'll see if Bucky, Baker, and Mike Evans can lock in and get them a win out there, though. They're at the Carolina 48. Okay, so that earlier thing was wrong. Bills are on a 2nd and 5 and another handoff. That one is not to James Cook, though. That is up the middle. This is why Josh Allen's been doing so bad in fantasy, is because the Bills are just running all over the freaking Browns. There's nothing I can do. That's just the harsh, sad, frustrating reality of fantasy football. Is just sometimes it's just not your day. It's not your week. The Bengals just scored a touchdown. Was it Jamar Chase? I bet it was Jamar Chase. It was Chase Brown. Wow. Someone has Chase Brown today. They are having a great day in fantasy. Chase Brown is a dog. Donovan Wilson's banged up here. Marquise Bell coming in to replace Dono. Third and 7 for LA early in the fourth quarter. They motion McConkey inside, and Herbert, pressure coming. Herbert steps up and runs for the first down and a whole lot more. Justin Herbert all the way to the 35 of Dallas. Herbert's banged up after that run. He just kept on chugging along. What a run by Herb. Classic Kenneth Murray misses the sack on Herbert, allows him to step up, and then bang, bang. Huge run for Justin. Handoff up the middle, back to Vidal. So the Chargers are now in Dicker's field goal range, and they can take a two-score lead, which is very, very much needed for them. Yeah, Herbert's got a broken left hand. So obviously that is something that they need to that's something that he's been dealing with. It's not his throwing hand, so he's been able to play through it. Yeah, Justin Herbert, they've been just, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Breeze is talking about it. I mean, Breeze is the guy who definitely dealt with his fair share of injuries in his career. Um, yeah, Herbert's definitely had some big injuries, and the hand right there, he just goes down and falls on it. And again, that definitely didn't feel too good. Dude, yeah, Dustin Herbert's definitely dealing with some serious pain right now. I feel really bad for him. What did the Bucks do? They turn it over. What did they do? 4th and 13. Gosh. Oh, Baker. And the Bengals have the ball back up 38-14. Oh my gosh, boys. Oh, Quinn. No, Quinn. Oh no, Quinn, bro. It has not been a good day. He just keeps giving the Bengals the ball back. Burrow's out here feasting. Not a good day for Quinn out there. Well, I don't think he'll be. I think the Dolphins are executing the tank quite well right now. Poor Quinn, bro. Guy's not a starter. It is what it is. It's never a good day when three of your players combine for the same amount as one player on your opponent's team. What did Josh Allen just do? They go for it or what happened? 4th down, they went for it and Josh missed the throw. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, that game's gonna be down to the wire. Cleveland's out here hooping. Come on, Vidal's banged up. If you are listening, be sure to click the sub button. And for anybody who has Chase Brown, you're definitely living a very good fantasy life right now. Chase Brown is having a day to remember. 2nd down and 6 for LA. And we got a false start up front, I believe, from the Chargers O line. So the Chargers, again, with all the injuries up front that they've had, backups come in a little nervous. They mess up. That's how it is. Second down and 11. Herbert dropping back, stepping up, check down to Hampton over the middle. Omarion Hampton is taking down, about a yard short of the marker. Herbert's been really good at stepping up and avoiding pressure today. I got to give him that. He's been elite. Third and 1. Up the middle they go. They get the first down. And they go with the tush push here with Justin Herbert, which is an interesting decision. Again, considering Justin Herbert, you know, yeah, Justin Herbert, yeah, he just hasn't had he's got that hand injury. So there's the deal there. First and 10. Herbert, handoff, right side. Oh, Marion Hampton is driven back. No overshown for the Cowboys in this second half, so they've had to go to a bunch of the backups, Shamar James, and then you got a lot of Kenneth Murray time today. Definitely not ideal for the Cowboys linebacker room, but you got to do what you got to do. So, yeah, there you go. Up the middle, they stuff them. Third down, second down and 10 coming up for LA. Herbert 20 for 24, 259 yards and 2 touchdowns. What a day it's been for Herbo. See if he can capitalize once again. From the 24. Herbert, pressure coming. He steps up, throws over the middle, pass is caught. Keenan Allen, do they give him the forward progress first down? I believe he was across, and he is for another Chargers first down. Keenan has been a first down machine today. Again, he's an old fella, but he's still out there balling, doing Keenan Allen things. Here we go, first and 10. Up the middle they go, and forward goes Hassan Haskins, getting a few yards there. Hampton comes out of the game. Chargers run a 3-back system, or usually a 2-back system with Vidal and Hampton. Haskins getting in because of Vidal's injury. He came out of the game not too long ago. Second down and 7 for LA. They're approaching the Dallas end zone. They're at the 10. 5 wide here for Herbert. Empty set. What can he do here? From the 10. Herbert looking. Left side pass is caught. And fighting for every yard is QJ. He's going to be a little short of the first down. Third down and 1 for LA. They got to go back to this ground game that's been so good to them today. Third and 1. And we got a false start on the left side of the line by the Chargers. They've had some trouble with penalties in this game, and they're going to get one here. So it's the left side of that line right there. Trevor Penning is going to be taken out of the game. I think he came in as an extra offensive lineman. Third and 6. Herbert dropping back. Pressure comes. He escapes. Herbert running right side. Throws to the end zone. Incomplete. Incompletion there. Herbert and the Chargers will kick the field goal. Shavon Ravel deflected this ball down. Even if it was able to get there, I don't think it would have mattered. And now Cameron Dicker trots out for his second field goal today. He made from 37 earlier. 27 should be nothing to give the Chargers a 2-score lead here with 9 minutes to play. And Dicker knocks this one straight through. So Cam doing what he does. 27-17 the score. Yeah, I mean, I think the Cowboys are probably going to lose this one today. Only 8:57 left. And you know what? This is good for the. This is better. Again, winning games does nothing for you at this point, other than hey, you want to win, right? Like at the end of the day, you want to win. But like, it doesn't. It doesn't help. You're going forward. It's better to probably lose these games. As Burrow with the touchdown, dominant game for the Bengals. They're up 30. Poor Quinn, man. He's just out there struggling. I mean, I feel bad for Quinn, dude. He hasn't had a very good day. Couple interceptions. Okay. All right. But here we go. Cowboys getting the football. There we go. All right. We'll see what the Cowboys can do. Maybe they'll go to Jake Ferguson more this drive. That's an idea. That'd be nice. It'd help me out. 27-17 LA. 8:57 left in the game. Chargers leading by 10 as they look to improve to 11-4 on the season. It's been a very good year for the Chargers. Justin Herbert's had a great year, and we'll see how this goes. They're going to kick off to Dallas, and here we go. Turpin to field it, running near the sideline. Cavante Turpin around the 34 is where he'll be brought down. Dax had a good day today, 20 for 26, 230, 2 touchdowns. Again, has not been a bad day for him, but hasn't really mattered because, again, the Chargers have just dominated our crappy defense. Here's Dak looking, seam ball, ends up throwing a high one to the sideline over Pickens' head. Browns make it a 3-point game. Wow. How they get so far down the field? Emeka Egbuka, 40-yard reception. Wow, there it is. There's the Egbuka play people have been waiting for. 2nd and 10. Dak dropping back, looking slant passes, caught by Pickens. It's been a strong day for Mr. George Pickens today. First and 10. And Dak handoff right side. Malik Davis gets a few yards. Second down and 6. So a player down for LA right now, Benjamin St. Juste, one of their corners. Oh no, he couldn't haul it in. Josh Allen had a good throw there. On a rope. And it was dropped. Diving, I mean, it's a tough catch. It's a diver, but Buffalo only up 3. And the Browns, 3rd and 9 coming up for them. See if Josh Allen can make a big-time throw. Myles Garrett, dangerous man on these plays. And there was some movement up front. Nothing called. And Allen's going to be sacked. Oh, my gosh. Jeez, Josh Allen, man. And this Bills O-line fell apart. When it mattered the most for me this year, Josh Allen sold me. Yikes. That leaves a bad taste in my mouth going forward. That leaves a very, very bad taste in my mouth going forward, man. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Second down and 6 for Dak in the offense. Clock dips under 8 minutes. And a handoff right side. Malik Davis gets a couple before being brought down. Third and 5 coming up. See what Dak can do on third down from the opposing 49. And we have a false start. More offensive line poor performance in this game. There's been a lot of penalties, a lot of false starts. Third and 10 now. Dak stepping up, launching deep, and way overthrown, incomplete. I don't really know where he was trying to go with that football. Yeah, Dak steps up, and he's looking deep down the field for Lamb or Turpin, and yeah, no one kept running vertically there. 4th and 10, Cowboys leaving the offense out there. 7 minutes to play. There's just nothing really to... There's no point in not going for it in a game like this. Why not? 4th down, 27-17. This is going to be a timeout. Here we go. 4th and 10. We'll see if Dak can make something happen here. Ferguson's in motion. And Dak dropping back on 4th down, looking right side to throw, and it is down the field, incomplete. Tui Pelotu forced him out of the pocket. It's going to be an incomplete pass, and that is pretty much the game, as the Chargers will have the football with under 7 minutes to play. And yeah, Dak just has to go outside the pocket, and he looked downfield, and he tried to get it down there to Jonathan Mingo, I think, and that just Odafe is there too. No one had a chance, man. Hand off to Hampton left side. He puts Murray into the dirt and he gets a couple yards before being taken out of bounds by Sam Williams. Yeah, Devontae Williams did a good job in pass protection on that last play, but it didn't even matter because no one got open down the field. Not like it really matters, right? Like, this is a game that doesn't, like, again, the Cowboys losing this game helps us out. Chargers are going to do what they're going to do. They're going to get to the playoffs. Here's a blitz. Herbert checked down underneath, incomplete for Hampton, 2nd and 9. Third and 9 for Herbert. We'll see if LA can make a play here. Herbert drops back, pressure, left side pass, caught Johnston, 1st down, QJ. So there's the play. Multiple Cowboy defensive linemen were pancaked on that play, and Justin Herbert had a lot of time. QJ comes over. Diggs tried to jump in front of that route, and Herbert just makes another great throw. Herbert tossed to Omarion Hampton left side, and Hampton inside where is he at here? That's going to be another 1st down, but another good run by LA. Their offensive line, despite having all the injuries, has still vastly outplayed this Cowboys defensive line today. This has been just that's not really been the most competitive of games today. We've stayed like, I don't know. It hasn't really, whatever we've done hasn't seemed to matter, to be honest. It just hasn't mattered. Our defense is just not very good. So, yeah. Handoff, Hampton left side, pushing. Cowboys will call their first timeout. Second and goal. Second and goal coming up for LA. Herbert from the 5. Bunch set to the right. Gadsden in motion. They go with a handoff. Omarion Hampton cruises into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. And that'll do it for this one. Hampton puts the icing on the cake. And the Chargers ice the game. So, there you go. Chargers offensive line again. They're shorthanded and all that, but it hasn't really mattered in this game because the Cowboys have no sort of front. Um, 34-17 after the Dicker PAT, which is good. And so there's been some stuff going on. I'm turning my attention over to the Bills and Browns. We'll see if they can get in the end zone here. Bills are up. Bills are up by 3. First and 10 from the 20. Cook is in the backfield. He's had an amazing day. And Allen takes his time before handing it off to James Cook up the middle. He gets stuffed. Again, that Cook's had that game-breaking ability for all the time. James Cook's game-breaking ability is elite. Or also in the Panthers and Buccaneers game, the Bucs were driving, they couldn't get a stop. The Panthers got a stop, and yeah, second down and 9 for the Bills. Allen, handoff, Cook up the middle. He is going to be stopped. Brings up a third down. But yeah, Bryce Young. The Bucs were driving. I thought they were at midfield. They got a delay a game and incompletion. Oh, the Dolphins scored. So like a 20-yard field goal. 30. Titans are dominating. Oh my gosh. Joe Milton's in the game for Dallas. A completion to CeeDee Lamb underneath. The Panthers are in a third down and 7 right now. If they get the first down, they're in a really good spot to win this game. Fourth down coming up for the Bills. Is that Fergie? Josh jump pass to the right. Shakir gets lit up. It's going to be 4th and 1. And Buffalo has to make a decision here on 4th down and 1. They're going to keep their offense out there. They're 0 for 1 on the day on 4th down. Allen. Fake. Right side. Josh Allen throws end zone. Incomplete. He had a touchdown and it was dropped. Oh my gosh. Dawson Knox, I think, just dropped the tutty. You gotta be kidding me. Unbelievable. Josh Allen just threw a beautiful pass. CD got a flag. So there you go. First down and 10 for Dallas in this game. I haven't really been paying attention. I've been paying attention to the Bills. I cannot believe they just dropped Dawson Knox just dropped the touchdown. Joe Milton wants to air it out. He's got a big arm. He's going to scramble. And Joe Milton's got a first down, but the ball got punched out at the end. The Chargers recover it. There's a... Oh, okay, they ruled him down. Chargers with the big recovery. Joe, it was worth a shot, man. It was worth a shot.